Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Today, we have a showdown against, I believe it was Dale Earnhardt Jr. Then we have a truck race at Lowe's and a Xfinity race at Dodge. Great. That's not good in my opinion, but let's get the showdown underway. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I really appreciate it, especially after how miserable the last couple episodes have been. But our showdown stats are 2 wins and 4 losses. So let's try to add another one to the win column here. What was the track again? I don't remember what it said. Hopefully it's one of the ones that I'm good at. Done. Nope, it is not one of the ones I'm good at, but we will see how things go. Isn't this where we had the last showdown? Oh no, we had the last showdown at New York, that was right. So let's see how we do here. I am slightly familiar with this track. But as you can see by that tutorial, I am not that familiar with the track. So this is probably going to end really badly, but I will give it my all. Oh dear. So we are 3 seconds behind Junior right now. That's not really where we need to be. Lap 1 is already done. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to him, but I will give it my best shot here. Let's not mess up this first corner. Nope, still messed up the first corner. If we're still a ways away behind after this lap, I'm just going to quit it. There's no real reason in making you watch me suffer. I mean, you've done enough of that recently, especially after the last 2 videos. Yeah, I'm just going to end the misery now. There's no chance I'm going to be able to catch up with him. So we lose another challenge. That's not out of the ordinary. Dale Jr.'s going to tell us we suck. I know. Looking pretty weak on the track. I'm well aware. But now let's head to qualifying for the truck race, which was at Lowe's. S. Stevens wins the modified race. No idea who that was. But let's see if we can get another good truck finish in. We've been pretty good in the truck series recently. It's been the Xfinity series that we've struggled in. I was planning on recording this immediately after the last recording, but considering how bad that went, I decided to take a break and I'm recording this the next day. Probably a wise idea, in my opinion. Especially after the, 2 or 3 recordings I did yesterday. Yeah, that was just a little too much for me, but I mean, I put myself in this position with being gone for 2 weeks and still wanting to do daily uploads, so I guess that's how it's gonna be. But alright, so we're back at Lowe's. I can't remember if we did well here in the Xfinity series or not. I think we were doing well until something stupid happened. But that's pretty much par for the course with everything that happened in this game. We were doing well until something stupid happened. Oh, crap. There we go. I mentioned this in the last video. Spin like a top if you hit that apron. And now I'm not going to get fast enough to start lap 2 at a good speed. So, we're setting ourselves up for a pretty crappy start right now. And now we're tight. I have no explanation for this.
All that matters is we're in the show.
All that matters is we're in the show. Thanks, crew chief. We're starting 18th, which is A, bad because we're starting in the back of the pack, and B, bad because we're on the outside line. But we'll put that off to the side for the moment. We'll go and qualify the Xfinity car at Dodge Raceway, I think it was, which could be good, could be bad, depending on if we can make it through pit stop smoothly without a caution. I'll try to use the method that I've been attempting to use the last couple races, staying out a little past halfway, hoping to avoid some of the chaos, but I don't know if I'll be able to succeed in that mission here. Seems like I've tried to do that before and I've just run out of fuel earlier than I expected. But let's see, J.J. Yaley on the pole. That's good for him. He doesn't usually run too well in this game.
Alright now, this is it.
Car feels good, not too tight, which is usually the issue here. Yeah, the car feels really good. Pole lap 1, one and done. Car feels really good here. Yeah, we're about 3/10 ahead of J.J. Yaley. But now we got to put this off to the side and get Charlotte back in our heads here. Hopefully we can get off to a decent start and not lose too many positions. Come on, there we go. But, yep, thank you guys so much for tuning in again, as usual. Really appreciate it. I said that at least 3 times now. Don't really have much to talk about. Prestige is looking pretty good. We're 5 out of 10 stars. Off to Alan Bestwick, I guess.
EA Sports is proud to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of this NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series event, coming to you live from the Lowe's Motor Speedway. Located just a few short miles from the shop of many Truck Series teams, the track at Charlotte has produced some of the most exciting races in recent memory. With sponsorships up for grabs and rides opening up at the end of the season, this race is sure to please the thousands in attendance as we get ready for green flag racing action in Charlotte.
All right, let's get started.
Alright, here we go. Green flag, let's go.
We got the guy who I've commented numerous times, just seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and now we're making... How did I even get into him there? Did I really get that good of a start that I was getting into him? Wow. But he's probably even more mad at me now than he usually is. But I don't think he's ever not been mad at me. Okay, so I'm really tight right now. I think it was just a bad entry to the corner. Let's see if we can start making some passes. Okay, this guy's gonna cut me off. Alright. Oh, sorry, Deborah. Alright, so you're gonna... Yep, there we go. There's the whack I was looking for. Now we got our Xfinity teammate John Hamilton. Oh, crap. I'm sorry, John Hamilton. I didn't mean to. I just pushed and I really couldn't correct myself in time. No.
Green flag, jump on it.
Hopefully John Hamilton doesn't hate me.
This is our time, buddy. Let's make our move to the front. Car hot. Still there. Number 120 has a good run. He's coming high. We drop back a spot. Let's push it. Still there.
Alright, the truck feels really good if I
You're clear.
let it off a little bit more than usual into the corner.
Go outside.
No, do not get on the apron. The apron, oh, they're pitting already.
We're in the top 10. 10 to go.
We are almost to halfway. I will go one lap past halfway, most likely. Hopefully we can avoid all the shenanigans. But I mean, I'll restart. Oh crap. Sorry.
That's the way to do it.
Oh my. He's on his side, but there it is. I tried to brake in time, but they slowed up so much. I'm sorry, Bobby. They did not call the caution until he started coming down the track, because he was wall riding it for a long period of time there. We're gonna pit now, yes. I hope that doesn't really screw us over with the pit strategy. No, we'll loosen the car up a little bit, yep. So, let's see how we do on the pit stop here. Alright, I'm gonna say we probably lost a bunch of positions right there. It definitely seems like more cars passed us than came in. So we're in 18th right now.
Outside.
We've got John Hamilton right in front of us. Hopefully I don't make him even more mad,
The 139 car is looking for the pass.
because I've already wrecked him once in this race.
All around. That's another spot.
I drafted with him for a very short period of time. Maybe he'll be slightly happier now.
Number 56 is up high. 5, buddy. 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. Let's see if we can get a certified good finisher. So there's Hattori and Terry Cook is right here as well. These are the guys who were fighting in the championship. Obviously this championship is looking a lot better than the Xfinity series right now, because I really haven't had any duds in this series yet, but I've had multiple in the Xfinity series.
Hold that line. 1 second. Just 1 second back. Watch it. 3
But we're slowly moving up. I don't know if we'll be able... Okay, let's not test that apron.
Putting a block on you.
Oh no, we're 3 wide. Oh dear.
Now, doesn't look like anything major. The car's still
There was nothing I could do about that. They started pinching me in, and I probably should have lifted, but I was in a good position. If we could have just kept it straight, I think I would have been able to make the pass. But now both the 153 car and Deborah are mad at me, so this could be a tough restart, and I'm just waiting for the retaliation. Wow, that was a stronger retaliation than usual.
okay with the car.
Oh no.
Be about halfway on fuel.
Sorry, Hattori. Oh,
56 car. Up high.
why not? That's probably the end of the race right there. Darn it. I couldn't see him in my mirror, and spotter wouldn't tell me anything. So I had no idea he was on the apron with me. But that's the end of the race. They didn't even give me a chance to pit. Crap.
Number 56. Outside.
But we finished ahead of Hattori, and I believe we were at least close to Terry Cook. Yeah, we didn't lose too many spots to him. Our teammate from last year, BJ Fisher, won, so good for him. But we made a bunch of people mad there. Nothing unusual, really. Would not be surprised if somebody confronts me here. Yep, let's see who we got here. Those colors don't look too familiar. Yeah, I don't really know who that could be. Somehow we got hero points out of that. I have no idea how that happened. That system is a little weird. Because they don't punish you as much as you would think they would. I'm sure we're going to have to apologize. Yep. But let's head to Dodge Raceway and see if we can pull off a win. It's really going to come down to what happens on the pit stops. Are we going to have a BS caution come out, or are we going to be able to make the pit stop smoothly and run away with this thing, hopefully. We were on the pole by like 3/10 over second place, so we should be able to run away with it. It's just a matter of whether we can get through the pit stop cycle without any issues. But off to Alan Bestwick.
We're ready for NASCAR Busch Series racing in the Dodge Motorsports 300 from the Sunshine State. EA Sports is proud to welcome you to Dodge Raceway Stadium in Maitland, Florida, as 43 of NASCAR's finest get set to tear it up here tonight. The fans are on their feet because it's race time here at the Dodge Raceway Stadium.
All right, let's get started. Try to get a good, clean start. John Hamilton's right behind us, so hopefully he can pull in the second right behind us. Don't know if I'll get a chance to help the teammates out, but we'll see. Since Hamilton's right there, he probably won't need too much help, but I don't know where Tony Raines is, or Tony Stewart. I mean, I still haven't seen Tony Stewart this season, so maybe since I'm running with the team, they'll only run one of the cars. I don't know what the deal is there, but we're pulling out to a bit of a lead here. I just want to get as big of a lead as I can, just in case if we do have some issues with the caution on the pit stop. I want to be far ahead of people, and maybe even start lapping some guys before pit stops. That would be beneficial, so we can at least be ahead of those guys in case of a badly timed caution. So yeah, for now at least, I'm going to stick with myself. Hamilton is in second place right now. But after the pit stop, if things work out, or if they don't work out, I can go and help Tony Raines for sure. We're starting to push a little bit, but I'm not too concerned about it. It's just the tires, probably. Yep, right front's already wearing out. Hopefully that doesn't cause too many issues here. We need to make it to lap 18, and they just said half a tank on lap 9, so we are barely going to make it to halfway, unfortunately. So I don't know if I'll be able to wait for pit stops to kind of work their way through before I pit, unfortunately. I think that's what happened last time when I kept saying I wanted to avoid all the chaos, and then I immediately inserted myself into the chaos. But we're pulling out to a lead here. Let's see if we can maybe lap some cars. I can see cars up ahead, right there. Orange fuel light is already on, and we're not even to halfway yet. That's concerning. We might be hard pressed just to make it to halfway. Oh no. Whew, I almost hit the wall there. So we might have a hard time just making it to halfway. People are already pitting, so let's hope that we can avoid them. I am not pitting now. I have to make it to halfway, Mr. Crew Chief / Spider-Man. I mean, once the red light comes on, I'll definitely... Oh, crap. I spoke too soon. This is bad, guys. I need to make it one more lap. But I can't. I can't. This is bad, guys. A, we couldn't stay out long enough to avoid any stupidity, and B, we had to come in before halfway. So that's concerning. I did not want to test it. I really didn't. But I just hope a caution doesn't come out. And I hope I don't cause a caution, because this exit is just treacherous. But crew did a good job, a good stop, right around 16 seconds. Now I just gotta avoid cars coming in, which I do. So now let's try to be smooth, make up as many positions as possible. And hopefully a caution does not come out. This guy's mad at me, so I'm expecting a little retaliation. Nope, we got around him smoothly. We got another guy who's mad at us up ahead. I don't know who any of these guys are, so there must be somebody I pissed off last season. Because these guys are back markers, so... No, I can't cause a caution, Aaron. Don't cause a caution. Need to make up as many positions as possible. How is Yaley still out there? I could barely make it to halfway. Okay, he's pitting now. So there's one of our laps back. We're still a lap down. And the freaking caution. Why not? Let me guess. Pit road entry exit? Yep. And it's my teammate. What a surprise. We at least got one of our laps back. So we're right here with the leaders right there. We're on the inside line because we're a lap down. But we should... Hey, we got our lap back. So, thanks a lot, game. We got a lap back, guys. We should have only been one lap down on the restart, and then we should have been able to be on the lead lap now. But I think I'm stuck here at 18th, so let's see if Tony Raines is on the lead lap. Nope, he's 2 laps down, and I know Hamilton is a lap down. Let's see if we can get Raines some positions here. He's really loose. At least that caution kind of erased any concerns I might have about fuel mileage, since it took a couple laps off of the race. Here's Sean Hamilton, who's right here. I'm just trying to get all of these guys back out in front, so they can at least get one lap back in case of a caution comes out, but this is just a bad situation right now. But that's what always happens here. The Rangers car feels really good. It was a little loose right off the bat, but I believe both of these guys are on the lead lap, so I'm going to quickly switch to Hamilton and get him up to 22nd or 21st, I think it was. So we're at least getting the best finish we can out of everybody here. And the white flag's out, so I can't switch back to my car. Oh, I can, because it's not the white flag for him. So let's at least finish this race out. Maybe we can make up a couple positions right here. I don't know if these guys are in the same boat as we are or not. We did. They are. So that's an extra position right there. A little less damage in the point standings. Of course, Clint Boyer finishes 4th, and he's the guy who's in the points lead right now. That's frustrating. It happens every time. It really does. I just could not stay out any longer. I don't know what else I could have done, really. But we will check out the point standings, see what kind of damage has been done. I may get a raise. I just got a raise, I think. But truck series, we were in pretty good shape. We finished, what, 14th in that race, I think? So obviously not the best episode, but that's what happens in NASCAR. We're second, 58 points behind Boyer. We're first, 106 points ahead of Terry Cook. And our team is first, third, 7th, 10th. And then remember, we hired a new guy. We hired Dusty Williams. I remember that. Who's in 30th. So, we fired Jack Knight because he sucked. And it wasn't worth the money. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from HCF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.